today. Our favorite amazingly mouth-watering moments.
The best chefs in the world come here to our little kitchen.
Oh, my.
What is happening right now?
Fine dining made simple.
They won't stick when they're ready to be flipped.
The comfort foods you love.
You know me, I love to cook. Oh, that's a good one. Oh.
Out-of-the-box recipes. Fit and healthy foods. A few surprises in the kitchen.
Oh, I put it in my hair.
And don't forget the drinks.
That's what it does here.
To season
Cheers.
2.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you very much.
Hello, y'all.
Welcome to the show. From pancakes, pasta, and pizza to cookies, cakes, and milkshakes. We've tried it all here on Pickler and Ben.
We've learned a lot, but mostly we've had the chance to eat a lot, too. Y'all check this out.
Go, Kel, go. Yeah, there it is. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
This is special.
Yes, yes.
Oh, my.
Oh, my God. So here's the
Holy
thing.
heavens, that's awesome.
One more. Okay.
You might as well just do this. 'cause that's
Baking
exactly.
This is the night. What is this?
Ground cricket powder in it as well.
Yum.
What was that?
Oh, grasshopper. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is like the best ever.
Round of applause for Ben.
Yeah. Holy heavens.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And I add it up high because it looks better on TV.
Right.
It's good flair. Make it rain. Make it rain.
Just a voice.
Here you go.
These are incredible. You are the ace of milkshake.
Oh, my God. Whoop. Cheers.
Okay, sorry.
Here we go. There.
Cheers. Aw. Go.
Go big or go home.
Go
huh?
big. Cheers.
Cheers.
Believe. Oh, God. Keep on believing. Keep on trucking. There it is, and that's how it works right there.
Teamwork.
There you go, Cal.
Yeah.
That is great.
That's really good.
What is happening right now?
Hold on, Ben. This won't hurt a bit.
No, I don't. You can't anymore. I'm gonna. At the Pie, Cake, and Bake Shop.
Next, 2 seconds.
Nothing.
Thank you, darling. You ready?
Yeah, ready? Go. Oh my God, you guys. Is it fondant or because I say fondant?
Fondant.
Fondant.
Now is it
Normally,
a
but
crepe or a crap or a crepey? A flatula. Hot dog jalapeno.
Find this recipe at picklerandben.com. Now she can't talk because you got a mouthful of food.
You can't put a plate of food in front of me and expect me not to eat it.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Yeah.
And how are you doing?
Oh,
Good. You look good.
Aim high. Aim high and watch out for olive oil. So sweet. It's amazing.
we are the best guests.
The best as the chefs, and to think we have this opportunity on this show to have the best chefs in the world come here to our little kitchen.
And we get
cook.
to embarrass ourselves.
I know,
in front
and
of
we are
them.
just novice when it comes to cooking. We're good at eating, we're just terrible at cooking. But it's an honor to always
working on
have
it.
them. Yeah, we love having them, and they're such great person. And they become friends. They become part of our family.
Definitely.
We'll get those taste buds ready and grab your pens to take notes on some amazing recipes.
It's an hour full of superstars showing off their cooking skills and passion in the kitchen. From actors on the big and small screen to country music's biggest names to your favorite reality personalities, we're looking back on some amazing mouth-watering moments.
Let's kick things off with a standout blast from the past when country music superstar Luke Bryan stopped by to share his all-time favorite meal he cooks at home.
Let's just say things heated up in the kitchen pretty quickly.
Take your bird.
Yes.
Put it in the boiling water.
Okay.
Just right in?
And
It's not boiling yet,
Head
though. I don't
first?
want to.
Well, just put them in there.
By the way, I'm
It's
sorry.
It's
sorry.
TV,
Oh, look.
Ben. It's TV.
Man.
All right, there you go.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
All right.
Then you add your vegetables, onions,
Uh-huh.
celery, and I go overboard on this. I go overboard on that just because I like
I love all the
I like to get my vegetables once a month.
Yeah.
You got your spoon, you stir them
Okay.
in, you get your rice in. If you overdo it with the rice, it will turn into a mush.
Yeah.
So make sure, like, on a pot like this, do 3/4 cup.
Uh-huh.
But like I said, when I make it, I do 2 chickens. I mean, if I'm gonna take the time to do it, my time is very valuable.
Yeah.
No, but Anyway, so and another critical thing is you take lemon juice and take egg, two eggs, and you do that number, beat them together, get them all.
Help you out there?
Oh, I got this.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Do a
my jam.
cookbook.
I got
This
this
is.
right here.
It's in your
baby.
brain. Yeah.
Yeah,
your
yeah.
brain.
Anyway, and you want to stir.
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to stir it in.
Yep.
If you
What are you laughing at?
I swear to God, I don't know what just happened. What is happening?
Oh, I put it in my hair.
Let me see.
Oh. What? Huh?
What did I do? Put the spoon in my hair?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, my mother grew up cooking with a cigarette in her mouth.
Mine too.
What's wrong with society today?
It's a Bryan family secret.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Oh, there you are.
This is how you test your salt.
Yeah. Salt lick. Beautiful.
Okay.
Are we going for this?
Let's go for
Wait, hold on. You and I have a very similar dance move.
Oh, heavens.
Yes, we do.
What?
Let me show you. Tell me that's not the Luke Bryan shimmy right there. Tell me, look at that reaction. Obviously it is.
You're the
I know.
I'm
you're
just
the
gonna stay over
poster
here.
child for white people dancing.
Look, it's like the Ed Sullivan Show with Elvis. They have to block my
What is
pelvis
it?
with pans. There it is. And then you you can do this to say, anybody
Oh,
want to
yeah.
join? And you do that. I'm feeling a lot in the left quad right now. You're welcome.
That's why my legs are twice the
Ripped.
size of yours. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't get your quad.
You got to do both legs.
Do you have the floss down
Oh,
yet?
Mom.
Floss?
Yeah.
I can't do the floss. Can you do the
Oh,
floss?
yeah.
No, I can't.
It's
tricky.
very, yeah.
I always get tangled.
Yeah, my boys, they can do
They're
it so
good?
fast, their arms look like hummingbird wings.
Yeah.
It's just like, they're like,
Yeah. It's
Anyway.
tricky. Let's start
all right,
in
let's
this.
see.
Luke, thank you so much, babe.
This is amazing.
All right.
Hey,
That's really good. Luke's hardly the only country star to grace our kitchen.
During the holidays, our friend and executive producer of Pickler Ben, Miss Faith Hill, was here sharing some of her favorite things.
One of her top picks, the LAURA LEA Balanced Cookbook.
It was great to see these ladies join up to make a delightful seafood dish. Y'all check this out.
I think this is a really fun recipe to do. This is my orange ginger glazed scallops because
wonderful.
I think scallops can be really intimidating.
I've never made that. I haven't made that yet from your cookbook, so I'm glad that we're making.
Making scallops
today.
too is there's such a fine line between overcooking and undercooking.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
like pork a little bit, where you're like you can either make them perfect, but if you wait another second, I've screwed up so many sick scallops in my life.
Well, I will tell you, we are not going to screw these up because we're going to let them tell us what to do. So,
Oh.
Well, you guys
yes,
are gonna cook,
exactly.
and Kelly and I are gonna
Exactly.
hang out.
Awesome.
Cool.
Woo!
So Finn and I are
agreement
gonna let
first.
you guys cook away.
Okay.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
All right, you tell me what to do.
Okay, so this is the easiest sauce ever, and we're literally just gonna take everything and put it into our blender right here. So we have fresh ginger and a little bit of garlic. So you can throw
I was
that
going to
in
use my
there.
finger,
Yep.
but I'll be a
Either-
lady
either
and
one works.
Love
good.
Either
garlic.
one works, and then we have a little bit of honey.
Yep.
Yeah, a little
And
bit
all
of
these
honey.
ingredients are, and they appear in your cooking book often.
Yes, and I'm big on that. I like to make
Yes.
sure that we're going to be using things over and over again. I don't want
Uh-huh.
there to be a lot of waste. Just keep it really easy. That's what
Good.
it's good for, exactly. And this is tamari. Now, this is a wheat-free soy sauce style sauce, but you could totally substitute a low-sodium soy sauce.
And you love tamari. You've used tamari
I
before,
do,
right?
yeah. I think it has a really nice, rich flavor. It has some of that umami.
Faith's eating
hello.
already.
Umami.
am.
Umami. It has some umami. It's that fifth taste that's kind
Yeah.
of like that you get in meat and
Ooh, fifth taste.
mushrooms and right. Now you'll find that some scallops have this little side muscle, and you just want to pull that off because that'll get kind of tough when you're cooking.
Oh.
And so now let's get our butter bubbling. Now you could substitute this for coconut oil or ghee if you wanted a dairy-free option, but I
What is
personally
ghee?
like ghee is.
What are you making this stuff up?
What?
I mean,
Exactly. It's just a fun word. No, so it's literally butter that's had the milk solids boiled out of it.
Ah,
So
okay.
it's a sort of a dairy-free. It's used in a lot of Indian cooking.
Cool.
So we're gonna add our beautiful and very dry scallops to our pan. We want to make sure there's a nice sizzle, so we'll turn that up. The drier the scallops are, the more you're going to get a golden brown caramelization.
Oh,
What's the best? But do you pat them dry? Or you just leave them out for a
You can
little
just
bit.
pat them dry. Yeah, exactly.
So how long do you leave it
About
on
2
one
minutes.
side?
About
2
2 minutes. And here
then
you'll see, we'll
flip
take
her
our
over?
tongs to flip. And what I mean by they'll let you know is they won't stick when they're ready to be flipped.
Oh.
So that is all you do.
okay.
That's really cool.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that is the cooking process. It takes about 3 minutes total.
Oh, total.
So that,
Yeah, so 2 minutes and then flop her over.
and then
And then about
once
a
they're
minute?
flopped, it's about a minute on the other side. So that's
then
really,
flip
really
it on
nice.
your plate.
Little flipping flopping. Oh yes, look at that.
That's
Beautiful.
Yes,
beautiful.
girl.
Color.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Love scallops.
Okay, and then
Yes,
two.
beautiful.
Yes,
Shall we?
we
Yes.
shall.
Shall we?
Wow.
Go.
Thank you so
Oh my
much.
gosh, my
Right?
pleasure.
Thank you very much, Laura Lee.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Laura Lee is one of the few times we have like a really healthy dish on our show that I'm
Right.
like, this is actually tasting really good.
It makes up for all of the other,
Alcohol.
yes.
All the alcohol we have on our show, all the drinks and all the delicious things. But we're just getting started. When we come back, it's two of your favorite TV actresses, Tiffani Thiessen and Wendy McClendon-Covey.
We'll be right back. All hour looking back at some of our favorite celebs who have showcased their skills in the kitchen.
Next up, she's a mom, actress, and cookbook author, and she made something special just for Kellie, vegetarian chili.
Yes, we loved when Tiffani Thiessen stopped by.
You know, I've never been to Nashville. Can you believe it?
Really?
Oh, really?
I know. I'm really shocked.
Aw.
I'm so
This is your
excited to be here.
first
It's my first time.
I love it.
Welcome to Nashville.
Yes. So
Glorious.
great.
Thank you.
So this cookbook that you're here to talk about today, it was a labor of love.
It was a labor of love. I make a kind of a joke, and I actually just said it backstage. I said it was like birthing a child with 4 hard corners.
And pictures.
Yes.
And
Luckily, the
recipes.
pictures didn't show that part.
Yes.
I gotta say, it's really exciting to have you. When they first started the show, they asked me, they said,
Yeah, these are steamy, sorry.
who's your dream guest? And I said, Jeff Goldblum. But you were my second choice in that record. You were number 2. Number 2 behind
babe,
Jeff.
you're so sweet.
That's it.
Thank
That's
you
it.
so
I said from the
much.
beginning, though, I was like, you are perfect for this show because everything you do is stuff that we cook, and that you're a parent, and you know, it's very like family-friendly good stuff.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
food
big
is,
fans.
Oh, thank you so much. Well,
have you.
food is something that, of course, I've been in love with since I was little, and
Yeah.
I was like the little girl that used to peer around the corner watching my mom and my aunt, and my grandmother all cooking, and I wanted to be with the cool chicks, you know,
Yeah.
and do what they were doing, and that's really kind of why I got
Definitely.
into it. So yeah.
What are we making today?
We are making my 4-bean chili because I know
Nice.
you're a vegetarian.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, I'm putting a lot of spices in today for us,
Right.
but this is something you can tailor back the spices if you are giving it to your kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we have our onions sauteing right now, and then if you want, will you add the tomato paste for me?
Tomato
paste,
And then
yeah.
the spices, which I have coriander, cumin, got a little chili powder, a little
Cumin makes
cayenne.
this. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
cumin
totally,
always makes this
completely.
dish.
And we're gonna toast this up a little bit, just for a couple minutes to really get it going, and then the garlic as well. So we're gonna add the spices now. So we'll add the
Okay.
chili powder. all
Chili
right?
powder.
That's a good amount of chili powder.
Yep. Love it. It all depends on, this is all the spices I was talking about, but you can pull that back for kids for sure. All right, so we're gonna let that toast.
This whole thing?
Yes.
Okay, cool. See, I never
and
put
then we'll
chicken
add our
broth in it.
beans.
That's interesting.
This is vegetable broth.
Oh, vegetable broth.
Yeah, 'cause
sorry,
this is
sorry.
vegetarian.
Right.
And then we'll add our beans
Okay.
in, and we just let this go for
Does
about
it
an
matter
hour.
what type of beans you use?
No, it's really
Your
up to
favorites.
you. I mean, this is what I have in my recipe, but it's
love
really
it.
up to you. And we just kind of we add a little, actually a couple teaspoons of Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
I can never say that right.
it's-
Surprise.
Try that after having some wine, right?
Worcestershire.
So we let that go for about an hour,
Okay.
and then I'll say that everything's basically done. This is the joy of TV.
Nice.
Here's your chili.
Beautiful.
And I love
Love.
putting like a little bar
Thank you, Kel.
together where you can do your own toppings.
Oh, chili bars are the best.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I like the ice cream sundaes.
And I love
Yes, of
jalapenos.
course. So you can do little jalapenos, little chips. Also, I
Do
love
we-
corn chips. My husband from Texas,
Right.
like Frito pie, of course.
Right, of
we
course.
We got chives, we got cheese, sour cream, onions. I mean, truly, you can put whatever you want.
Anything.
And make it your own.
Absolutely.
I literally feel like Oliver right now. Where I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know.
orange, please,
Cheers,
more.
cheers,
Cheers.
cheers.
Thank you, lovely. It's vegetarian chili. There's the best thing too is you take these recipes and you make them at home. And I know you're very busy in the kitchen all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Just a chef.
You know me.
galore.
I love to cook.
It's amazing, yeah.
I run from the kitchen.
Kelly's favorite chef is Boyardee. Sometimes here on P&B, guests want to keep the fun going. That's what happened when actress Wendy McClendon-Covey came by.
She decided to stick around to join James Beard award-winning chef Vivian Howard, who is mixing up apple pie moonshine.
Check it out.
Vivian, what are you showing us?
So we're making something that we call apple pie.
Yes.
So it's made with moonshine, and it tastes like apple pie. Sometimes it's also called applejack.
Applejack.
Yes. So, and I like to serve it as a punch. So we're gonna start with oranges and lemons, and we're gonna kind of squeeze some of this in here.
Awesome.
So we do
Wendy, have you had moonshine before?
No, I haven't. And when I think of moonshine, I think of like an old prospector with one tooth. Drink it as moonshine.
I got you a lemon.
I hope I'm not going to start hallucinating.
This is gonna be your first time.
That's absinthe.
Yes, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and this is legal moonshine, and it has a much lower proof and no like hard metals or anything.
Is that what makes it illegal, is the
Oh.
proof?
Well, no, it's the way that it's distilled and the fact that it's typically done like in the woods.
Yeah, you
somewhere.
can make it in your backyard.
So,
Not that I would know anything about
Right,
that.
yeah, we don't do that in North Carolina.
No, not at all.
So this is some dark brown sugar that you could also use light brown sugar. And then I've got some warm spices here, so cinnamon, ginger, star anise, and cloves. If you want
throw
to
'em
throw
in?
those in there.
All of 'em?
Yep.
The star anise.
Star anise.
Okay.
Star anise.
What's the flavor of that?
like
Like
throwing
what
stars.
note does that carry?
Licoricey.
Pop it in your mouth.
No, don't.
Don't.
You'll
Don't
break,
ever do anything that Ben tells
best
you.
way to
Yeah,
find
I'm
out.
getting that.
Have
I'm
a
getting
taste.
that.
you'll
Yeah.
break a tooth. So moonshine is actually just unaged whiskey. I just poured some apple cider in here. And then
Regular
we're gonna,
apple cider.
Regular apple cider. There's no alcohol in that. So we're gonna heat this up and let it steep. You don't want like a rolling boil
Yeah.
because we don't want the pith from the citrus to make everything bitter. So we want it to steep. So we're kind of making like a tea here. Okay. So you want to, after that comes off the heat, you're gonna pour your moonshine in. We're gonna use a whole bottle here, because we're making a whole lot of punch. And so then you want to transfer this to your refrigerator and let it sit overnight.
Wonderful.
After you chill it down, you can put it in a punch bowl, and it actually becomes very elegant. And serve it like
pretty.
this.
It's classy.
It is, it is. All right, so who wants some?
All of us.
Okay.
Wow, thank you. Here you go.
Thank you, Kel. I'm gonna make moonshine this weekend in New York City with my family.
Ben's gonna have a still in the back.
Honey, what are you doing? Making moonshine. Baby's got a toothache.
Right, exactly.
Well, cheers, y'all.
Yes,
Cheers.
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 Yes.
All
I
right.
like these little brass.
Oh, yeah.
Are they copper straws? Are these adorable?
Very earthly.
So good.
That's good.
What do you think about moonshine, Ben?
It was inevitable. I work in the South. I would have to try moonshine. And when it's flavored in different capacities, I find it to be not bad.
Yeah.
But then you have something like I remember we had white lightning, and that just knocked me
Yeah,
through a wall
yeah.
twice. So that was pretty
Just straight, the clear.
Yep.
Yep.
There's no
It'll
joke.
get you where you're going.
Put enough stuff in it, it'll taste good.
Coming up, sweet treats we'll be dreaming about for a long time to come.
We'll be right back. All hour, we are cooking with the stars.
Like many, we learned about our next guest when they starred in a Microsoft commercial sporting pink aprons decorating delicate cupcakes.
They're former NFL players and college buddies who teamed up for one very sweet adventure. Take a look.
We got into the cupcake business off a conversation, literally eating cupcakes. So an idea popped in my head, and I said, Griff, why don't we just call GG's, just open up cupcakes, since we know it to be in Nashville, and we made it work. And we opened up a store in Austin. It's been a 1-year anniversary, and it's been going great.
Awesome, that's wonderful.
Do you guys just supply cupcakes to like your teammates on the football team? Are you like the best person ever when you bring in a bunch of cupcakes for everybody?
Oh man, you'd be surprised, man. They enjoy it. They really do. At first, it was a joke. Everybody laughed about it and whatnot. But I mean, now I guess we have the last laugh when they keep seeing us on TV now. Outside of having a helmet on, uniform on, now we have
Pink
this
apron.
Pink
I love it.
We
I
have
love
the
it.
last laugh now.
Yeah.
And you said y'all's cupcake place is in Texas?
It's in BK. It's actually a
BK.
suburb on the outside in West Austin. Kind of the hill country, really beautiful area.
Awesome.
Really growing. We love it. Brian lives 5 minutes from the house. So
So anytime, you know, things
You need
get
to get
hectic in
there,
the store,
yeah.
he's the first one that we text.
we can go over there and kind of clean it up, make sure we take care of our customers, our employees, and get this thing rolling. And it's always pretty cool. You see football players behind the counter actually, you know, involved with their business. So that's pretty cool.
Now, how did the Microsoft commercial affect your business? Obviously in a positive way.
It's been huge. Yeah, Microsoft, tremendous. They reached out and we got a deal done, and I mean, it's just been huge. Our business has been booming ever since.
Yeah, we get a lot of people coming in from out of town, so I think we've had about a 30% spike in our business over the last
become a tourist spot now.
Absolutely.
Definitely, which is great for all the small businesses.
Well, I think the
there.
most
Great for
amazing
the
thing is
community.
people didn't believe it. Like, that was the biggest thing. I know a lot of people started researching. If you look on social media, they're like, do these guys really own a cupcake shop? Like, no one actually believed it, but I think now everybody's starting to realize that it's very real, and people are starting to come in each and every day from all over the place.
Well, you're going to teach us how to design some cupcakes today, right?
Yeah, let's do it. We got one of our...
They're just staring at us.
So today, Michael, like I said earlier, Michael's our head baker, so he bakes all these
so I'm just taking it out the oven and I put it out there.
So we're gonna make the scarlet red velvet cupcake today. You just kind of swirl, squeeze, make sure you squeeze it.
Squeeze.
And then you want to pinch at the very top.
Oh, I messed up.
Keep squeezing around, keep squeezing.
Ah.
And then, but lift as you squeeze.
Oh, okay, not bad.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now stop, pinch.
Whoa, whoa,
whoa, whoa.
That's like the poop emoji.
Oh, let's throw the flag down for that one.
That's probably the discounted.
That is extra icing.
What's that, half off?
Oh, no.
Discount.
It's the Leaning Tower of cupcakes.
All right, now we're gonna sprinkle. We use a red sanding sugar, and all you do literally is just sprinkle around the whole cupcake, give it that desirable look.
Fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust.
Put a little love on there.
Put a little love on it.
I broke a heart.
For the scarlet red velvet.
Oh, you
cupcake.
broke a heart,
I broke a
man?
heart. Heartbreaker.
All right.
Nice.
I'll put 2 hearts on mine.
Pretty. Okay. Yay, I'm so excited.
I'm going for this.
So here
Okay,
we go.
here we go.
Wow. Kelly, that's too pretty to eat. That's amazing.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
thank
she
you.
did a great job.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm going big.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
I'm over
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. That makes it well.
It's like seeing a really big guy holding a tiny little white fluffy dog. Like it's just holding the cupcakes and just talking about them. He's like, I like to put unicorns on, you know, like just it's just a strange dichotomy.
They're so great.
They're so sweet.
I love them.
Yeah, no pun
All right,
intended.
and that, good one there,
Thank
sir.
you.
You did, all right. Now that's just one example of the amazing sugary delicacies we've enjoyed here.
In fact, in the first week of Pickler Ben Season 2, we were thrilled to welcome Angela Kinsey and her husband, Josh Schneider.
These two are hilarious and have a show they shoot out of their very own kitchen, Baking with Josh and Ange.
Check them out. So what are we doing today? We're going to deck out some of these cookies, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
that's right.
Where do we start?
All right, so we have lots of different things to decorate with here, okay? So this royal icing right here is the outline icing, but it can also be used as like a glue.
Okay.
So you can use this and then decorate with like beads or like little, you know, sprinkles or whatever.
Okay.
So let's
we can just do anything we want.
Exactly.
This is the no judgment zone.
That's right.
No judgment. The same outline icing that we used is like the glue. Yeah.
Oh, this is a glitter spray.
Do it.
Oh, hey!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, look at that!
See, we get fancy. We got season 2 and got all highfalutin.
Are you guys ready to reveal?
Wait, Josh.
Oh, we gotta have some of that glitter spray. Oh,
Here,
and there's
here.
little markers.
Josh didn't get to. I used all the brushes. Sorry.
That's not working.
Oh, sad Pugacorn.
Okay.
David? Yeah,
Okay,
I
ready?
modeled mine after my grandma Flobis, earrings and all, blonde.
Aw.
Yeah, blonde, yeah.
Mine just got out of the tanning salon.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Just glistening. The Jersey
Mine,
Shore Pub.
mine is ready for Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
And Josh is just perfect.
Not really.
Symmetrical and adorable and perfect in
Yeah.
every way. So it's the perfect combination of comedian and cute couple with awesome desserts.
Sweet.
It's great.
It is.
They were so much fun.
Very much. All right, after the break, celebrity chefs sharing their beloved family recipes.
Don't go away. We all have those family recipes that remind us of home, and we've been honored to have some celebrity guests share theirs.
Maybe no one on TV does family bigger than the Cake Boss clan. They may bring some drama, but they love to bring real love too.
Earlier this season, sisters Mary Sharon and Madeline Castano came by to show us their favorite family dish, a simple casserole.
What are we making today, though?
A zucchini and yellow squash casserole.
Awesome.
Okay, nice.
I
Okay,
love
cool.
it. Where do we start?
We can add some
So we're gonna salt these right here?
Put
Salt
salt?
them.
Whole thing?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
not much.
And then you let them drain. Yeah.
Oh, you let it drain
Let
like
it
this?
drain out. All right, so
Blend it
right
together?
here.
You can blend it together.
Do a little
Blend it
blending.
together.
The salt gets on everything.
Yeah, you gotta get all over the place. Like this.
Because that removes the bitterness from them. And then we just rinsed and pat them dry. We already did that.
Okay, right here.
Full disclosure,
So
just so you
go in
know,
here.
Kelly in the break told me that you guys have her favorite accent of all. She wishes she was born in Jersey.
I'm obsessed.
You have your accent.
And we do. I love a Southern accent.
I don't feel like I have one.
You don't. And I don't think that we have a New York accent. Do we?
It's subtle. Can you guys do a Southern accent? Being in Nashville, you have to adapt. Can you do a Southern accent?
Yo.
I love it.
That was
Is this
crazy.
a family recipe?
It is. My mom actually made this.
Really?
Even though my dad was really the cook in the house. A better cook, right. But this is her recipe, so it's very close.
Oh,
That's awesome.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
I love
so
it.
now we're gonna pour this in here.
Yeah.
It's very simple so
Got
far,
it.
right?
Right. Does it get harder than this? Because we can't handle it.
No.
Okay, good.
It really doesn't.
Okay, good.
And then we're going to bake this, but we have one, we're going to swap it out. So we're going to add breadcrumb and mozzarella cheese.
Nice.
And then we're going to
seasoned
just
all
mix
good.
this together.
And you have to bake this first before,
Okay.
for 20 minutes before you add this.
And then we're going to add this on top.
Back into our oven.
And then the
Oh,
finished
wow,
product.
look.
Look at that.
Zucchini casserole for
Yeah.
the family. I love that little peek into people's lives. That's the best.
Right.
And you can
And
see
they
what
were
they do.
sweet.
They were so fun. And there's nothing better than a traditional Italian family dinner.
I know, Dolly.
So good. Or a wonderful New York accent.
That's not the only family recipe. We've had some famous faces share.
Earlier this season, supermodel and lifestyle pro Olivia Culpo stopped by and shared a recipe close to her heart. Check this out.
So, well, I own a restaurant with my family in Rhode Island, and my whole family is obsessed with food. I'm a big Italian family, middle of 5. So I grew up with so many pizzas. I don't know why my mom always made pizza. We have a pizza pan that's been passed down for generations in our family.
That's awesome.
We make a brick oven pizza in the back. My dad owns a pizza restaurant. So for you guys today, I'm gonna make one of my favorite pizzas for a couple reasons. It's called the breakfast pizza, and I like breakfast pizzas because if you know, it's daring if you have breakfast past breakfast time, so it's fun. And then also, if you have a leftover pizza, you can kind of recreate this pizza if you want to have pizza for breakfast the next day. I've done it before. I mean, sure, it's not a conventional breakfast, but it's delicious and it's a guilty pleasure. It's
Right?
Terrific.
Yeah, I got it.
But I'll show you guys how to make this. It's so easy. So
You make a lot of pizzas at home?
I do. I'm like a pizza person.
Well, that's the best thing about pizza is that you can make it different every night. So you can
You
really have
can.
pizza every night.
Olive oil. Don't be stingy with the olive oil.
All right.
Pepper. Salt.
Which is a good sprinkler.
And then next, we're gonna go with the cheese.
What kind of cheese is this?
This is Monterey Jack.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
I know. It's an interesting choice.
It's a Southwestern breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's some cheese.
I love cheese.
Thank you.
What was that? just
Right?
now?
Oh, that was turkey bacon that I cooked
Turkey bacon?
beforehand.
Okay.
So it's cooked beforehand, turkey bacon. Sprinkle that on top. I was very generous with the toppings because why not?
Well, you're a generous person.
Yeah.
We appreciate
but,
it.
So this will go into the oven at 500 degrees for 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
And it will look like this.
Nice.
Bam.
And then once it looks like this, you're gonna kind of create like a little bit of a divot.
Like a little pocket.
A little pocket, and you're gonna take your egg. The pizza dough will be hot, so the idea is that the egg will be cooking on the pizza.
Ah, interesting.
Oh,
yeah, so that's why you have it in the oven for 5 minutes before, but then you crack the egg on top, and
It'll start cooking.
it will start cooking instantly. And I always use a pizza wheel too. So you put that back in the oven at 500 degrees, cook it for about another 10 minutes or so until you get the final product.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Voila.
What is the weirdest pizza you've made, or like that you like?
The weirdest pizza that I've ever made, I mean, this isn't really that weird, but like clams and bacon is something that's pretty
pretty unique,
unconventional. I like to make fig spread with cheese and arugula and prosciutto. But this is a pretty weird one too.
It's cool though.
So
Looks
try it.
fun
Yeah,
though.
love
Let's
to.
dive in,
Yeah.
may we? Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. Go, Ben.
Thank you very much.
All righty.
Yum. Oh, and then I forgot you add avocado to the top.
Oh, it's
love avocado.
that's my
God,
favorite
ooh,
vegetable.
I'm so hungry.
Just go for it. Just go for it.
dive right
Thank you,
in.
Olivia, for this recipe and more. Go to
Oh my God.
picklerben.com. A multi-talented woman.
Very much so.
Again, that pizza was awesome.
So good.
That was really good.
Do you still taste it?
Oh yeah, still flavor. That's on my clothes.
Coming up, looking for celebrity dishes to help you slim down?
We've got you covered with KRISTIN CAVALLARI and CHRISTINA FERRARE.
Don't go away.
Sure, as we've seen, all our celebrities love to indulge in some foods that can widen our waistlines just a little bit.
Just a hair, but in all of the times, we've had big names stop by to share their favorite recipes. We've also had plenty of meals that help keep us fit, too.
Remember when KRISTIN CAVALLARI stopped by?
Oh, yeah.
And today we are cooking. We're focusing on your cooking skills. So what are we making?
So we're gonna do two things. The first one is butternut squash pancakes.
Ooh.
So
butternut
easy,
squash.
and it's so easy. I make this in 5 minutes in the morning before I take my boys to school. Anyone can do it. So okay, you want to?
I feel so lazy next to you. I just feel like I need to do something
Well,
else.
I have 3 kids, so I'm programmed now to go, go,
Like,
go. I'm like doing
yeah.
20 things at once. That's what
incredible.
happens. Okay, so. Canned pureed butternut squash, super easy.
Okay.
You can also swap it out for pumpkin in the fall. Of course, everyone loves pumpkin.
Nice.
Or
Absolutely.
canned sweet potato, pureed sweet potato.
Terrific.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys to work too. So
Yes.
we're gonna take 4 eggs, put it in. You just throw
Already beat
everything
'em. You already
together.
beat 'em, right?
You got your work cut out with us.
I know.
No, I'm gonna show you how simple it is.
Your kids know more than we do.
My kids can do this. You guys can do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so eggs, oat flour.
The whole thing?
Jump it in. Okay, now we're gonna do a pinch of salt.
Pinch me.
A pinch of salt.
Okay,
Pinch
yeah,
me,
here,
Kel.
there you
Go,
go.
Kel.
Pinch of
Do it.
salt.
A little
Pinch,
pinch
Kel.
of
Ooh,
salt.
good pinch. Strong
Oh,
pinch.
whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa.
all Lou.
Was that a lot of salt?
Fancy.
Was that-
I'm into it. No,
Not
Sorry, I
I'm
got
into
a
it.
little highfalutin there. I didn't mean to.
Very, very intense.
I'm into it. I like
Yeah.
cooking with you. Okay, vanilla bean powder. I like vanilla bean powder because it's not as processed. You, of course, can use extract, doesn't matter,
Okay.
but that's why I like it. Cinnamon, throw it in.
This is the
And
cinnamon.
then baking powder.
Cinnamon,
Throw it on in.
baking powder.
Usually
love
doesn't take
cinnamon.
this long, FYI. Okay, so then we're gonna
And these
whisk
are great
it.
for sake.
Those are great for sake, which you can drink while you make your morning pancakes,
We
whatever
do
you want.
usually drink
Okay,
sake.
you do that for me, Ben. I'm putting you
Okay,
on
that's
work.
okay. I'll whisk.
Okay, so
I'll
while
whisk.
you're
I'm
doing
whisking.
that, I'm gonna take coconut oil and put it in my pan.
Coconut
I
oil?
love coconut oil because you can use it with high heat. It's a great fat.
For the record, not the first time
And
I've
very
whisked
much
in a leather jacket.
more
by the
healthy
way.
alternative to other things, right?
Exactly, to butter. Although
Yes.
we do, we use butter.
We love butter in the
sometimes,
South. All
but-
about moderation, though, right?
Exactly.
You gotta whisk with
Absolutely.
style,
so
ladies. You gotta
you're
whisk with
really-
style. You gotta do
I'm
the shoulders
impressed,
into it.
yes.
Ben thinks he's auditioning for Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, they're
I feel
gonna
like
be
I feel like
calling.
Danny Zuko whisking right now.
It's a good look for you.
Yeah.
I'm feeling this.
This is good.
All right, so that's good. For
Okay.
TV purposes, that's great. Perfect. Okay, so I'm a messy cook. I don't care. You can measure it out with a
KRISTIN's in a
measuring
rush. She has
cup.
17
I
kids
gotta
to get
go.
home to.
I have things to do. So.
And butternut squash, excellent for pregnant women, apparently, right? It's got all
Is
these
that
nutrients.
true?
It's got
Oh,
a lot,
yes,
of, a lot of
yes.
baby stuff.
Yes,
That's good.
you should make these for your wife.
Ginger is
Don't
very
pressure
health
me,
conscious.
please.
All right. So once pancakes start bubbling a little bit, you can flip them.
Okay.
So bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Now you're talking my
Look,
language.
the power of television.
Love little TV cooking. All right,
All
so
right,
here I'm gonna.
Blake.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
fabulous. No, you're good.
There we
You are
go.
Good.
I feel like I'm watching a NASCAR race right now.
I know. I'm
And here comes Pickler. Hold on. She got the pancake in her hand. She got a plate. She got a plate.
Coming around, man.
Thank you very much. Like an auction.
So
Okay, here we go.
butter. Butter.
Let's do butter.
Okay, so you can do butter. I always put maple syrup on it for my kids.
I love the real stuff.
Do you? The real stuff, like the real Vermont.
The
maple-
real,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
thin-
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's
Beautiful.
like $19 a bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
All right.
so give those a go.
Here we go.
All right.
All right.
All right, be honest here, guys.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, man.
That's amazing.
That's really good. And it's healthy,
This
right?
is really good.
Yeah.
It's a healthy pancake,
Yes.
but
I love
it's got
that.
craving.
It was a
What is this?
healthy pancake. That's
It
nice.
was a lovely little pancake.
There's no way to make pancakes healthy, and that she did it.
She's great.
It's very good.
All right, another famous face who came by to share something tasty and healthy was retired supermodel Christina Ferrare.
She had no idea, but we had a big surprise for her. Take a look.
We live our life where we're a family, we eat together at the table, no cell phones.
Right.
We sit and we talk to one another. On Sundays, I never know who's going to show up. And that, to me, you know, my heart is full almost every single
Well,
day.
that's funny, actually, because in this kitchen, we never know who's going to show up. And if only one of your daughters was here now to surprise
that would be
you,
so sweet.
that'd be really sweet. Ariana, you
Right.
here?
Yes, yes, I am.
Oh! Why are you here? How did you get here? Oh, oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Honey!
Hey, love. Kelly. It's a pleasure.
Welcome.
Oh, It takes a lot to pull one over on me. I know. Oh my God, Ariana, I'm so happy to see you. Hi, honey. Oh my God.
You're surprised.
I am so surprised. Honey, we were just talking
about food and family. I know.
Your ears were burning.
They were.
What does this smell like to you?
Home.
Yeah, there it's all.
Smells
See,
like
this
home.
smells
Yeah,
like
good
home.
smelling home.
Ariana, you say your mom is your hero, right?
She is. She really is. With
I love that.
Sweet.
she truly is because of what she has just gone through. I get very emotional talking about it because to see this woman fight for her life and always make dinner was always on the table, and whenever we came to the house, she always was preparing food. So I also feel like this cookbook, it saved her because it gave her her message to share with the world, but also it filled her soul and our soul, and she's just my hero for everything she's just gone through.
I'm not looking and talking. Yeah. I just want you to know when I got sick, Ariana came with her little dog Tater Tot, and she moved into the house, and she helped her dad and me get through this, and Alex did too. But she moved back home for that time that I was sick. So thank you. Okay, so now,
all right.
okay.
I'm just surprised you named your dog after a processed food.
Maybe it was an organic tater tot.
It was an avocado.
Yes, maybe it was.
Those delicious organic tater tots.
Perfect.
Okay.
Miss Christina, thank you. And thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for
Ariana, thank you, love. Thank
You can find Christina's new cookbook, Food for Thought Recipes for Ultimate Mind and Body Health, everywhere now.
So good.
I would have Christina on once a week if I.
Me too. Every day.
Great personality. Her daughter was awesome. Really
So
cool.
sweet.
Yeah.
All right. It's break time. Coming up from cocktails to coffee, it's our favorite P&B beverages.
Don't go away.
For every delicious meal, there's a great drink to go along with it.
And we've had some celebrity guests grace our stage, eager to show us their favorites.
Here's actor and TV host Jonathan Bennett with a cocktail inspired by his cult classic film, Mean Girls.
And we have a cocktail you're making for us today,
We have a
right?
lot of stuff we're gonna make.
Yeah.
We are gonna make the half a virgin pina colada.
Because I was half a virgin when I met him.
Yes! She was half a virgin when she met him. So it's super easy, it's super fun, and it's a virgin pina colada, so there's no alcohol.
Oh,
in
it's
it.
virgin.
So,
Okay, good.
So here's how we're gonna start it, right? We're gonna do this. We take a banana, peel the banana, put it in.
Okay.
I'll let you do that part.
I can do
Were you
that.
popular in high school?
See, I
No.
can cook.
You were.
Class clown, guys. Class clown.
You were not.
Okay, the whole thing?
You were not.
Sure. Whatever
Okay.
you want.
Oh, wow.
It's your day.
Okay.
Then you take your coconut cream.
Coconut
Throw that
cream,
in there.
Pour that in.
Then we're gonna take coconut cream. You're gonna take your heavy
right.
cream.
Right.
Heavy cream.
Pour it in there. It's not so heavy, is it? Pretty light.
This light.
Right? Take your pineapple.
I want to know more about you in high school. Were you a jock?
Definitely wasn't playing any football, Ben. Definitely was. I was a theater nerd, bro.
You were a theater nerd, really?
Yeah.
That's good. That's cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Theater nerds. Get
Yes.
We keep you entertained. Sugar.
Yes. Sugar.
You don't
'Cause
need
the
sugar.
world
'cause
needs some
yes,
sweetness.
You're so sweet. You
That's
don't
right.
need any
Let's
sugar.
That's right.
I'd say do it without sugar, but you know, recipes
Let's
are
see.
recipes. And
Well,
then
we
a
are in
little-
the South. We
Yeah,
like
that's
our
right.
sugar.
What is that?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. All right.
Throw your lid on.
Oh gosh, and I've never turned this doohickey
Okay,
thing on.
I'll take over here because
Yeah.
you're
All right.
very
Yeah,
pretty.
'cause it'll be on the ceiling.
Yes. The secret to making this recipe amazing is that's the secret. What is happening?
Yeah.
Who
Here
knows?
we go. It's
Oh,
great.
drinking out of
Fantastic.
pineapples. We got umbrellas too, so
yeah,
it's
we're
legit.
very on
Okay.
brand.
Right, we are. Yeah.
are.
Very on brand with this.
And then
you
you
put a
can
straw
top it
in.
off with a little
You put a little
pineapple.
pineapple.
We use metal straws.
Metal straws. 'cause-
Recycle.
Yep,
And a little umbrella.
Yeah, why not? Put the
Flour.
umbrella in.
Let's put a little umbrella in there
Yes.
for
I was
you.
going to put one in my hair, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Here
That's
we go.
fantastic.
This.
There we
Ready?
go.
Great.
And
Thank you.
Ben?
That's very nice, yeah.
I love it. Oh,
Hello?
thank you. Thank you very much.
To dad joke.
Cheers.
cheers.
To Mean Girls and dad joke.
Mean Girls and
Come
Dad
on. There, Jonathan.
He is all energy, man. He's
I
ready to
love
rock and
him.
roll.
Never a dull moment.
It's great, man. There's really only one way to cap off such amazing eats and drinks.
That's right. The perfect cup of coffee. And boy, did we get schooled in the art of Java when soap opera stars Scott and Missy Reeves came by.
So there's a way to brew it, which I'm doing a pour-over method
Okay.
right now.
A
And
pour-over method.
This is a purist way to do it. I like doing it this way because the time has to be right, the amount of grams of coffee versus the grams of water. It's like a 1 to 16 ratio.
You are a science. You are so passionate about
It's like
this.
Bill now.
You know what? And it's the same with roasting. So I wanted to learn how to roast, and because I wanted to be able to manipulate my coffee and get it to taste the right way. So I have this little pour-over recipe I have, and the first certain amount of grams of coffee, you notice I didn't tell you exactly.
Your face looks like you're looking at your child sleeping in a crib. Like, it's like the most, like, loving.
Right after you brought your baby home from the hospital.
I love you so much.
When you just pour the first 100 grams in, it starts to...
Sing to it.
It starts to bloom.
Right,
You can see it puffs up like that, and that's the CO2 gas releasing all of the aroma and the flavor. And actually, coffee releases gas throughout its life, so that's why
I thought that was Ben.
Oh, God.
After you get a...
Oh, yes.
So there's a certain amount, it's really what you're doing is saturating every ground.
Right.
There's so much love. When you want to get him in the mood, do you just sprinkle some coffee grounds in the bed?
Yeah, this is the Evie roast. This is named after my grandmother, who was the salt of the earth.
And you like that coffee. Okay.
And so it's just an easy cup of coffee to
Oh, yeah,
drink.
that's good.
And,
That's
you drink black
really
coffee,
lovely.
right? Oh,
Yes,
good.
ma'am. Oh,
If you
that's
guys need a
great.
commercial for this coffee, I think Kelly and I could probably do it.
Yes, come on. I'm telling you. See, that's what it does for you.
It does. It makes you happy. Fun.
That guy was so passionate about coffee, I thought he was going to date his coffee. Like,
I
he was
love
in
coffee,
love
too.
with it. He was just passionate about it.
It's good.
Good people. We'll be right back.
Well, that's going to do it for this hour.
I hope this inspires you to get in your kitchen and get cooking, right, Kelly? You're going to do it.
Oh, yeah. You know me, man.
Hot pockets, flipping.
A big thank you to all of our guests. And remember, you can get the details on all these recipes and more at picklerandben.com.
Our home to yours. Have a great day.
Bye, y'all. Guests of Pickler and Ben stay at the beautiful and iconic Gaylord Opryland Resort right here in Nashville.